Bagfuel, baby.
Bagfuel, we back. Like, subscribe, super thanks. You know I love the super thanks. Go to bagfuel.com, go cop my cookbook, go cop my man's Bagfuel baby t-shirts and sweatshirts, and go cop my tees. You know, I got my tees up there. What is it? Teespring or whatever. It's called The Biggest New Yorker. You know what I'm saying? Go cop all my merch. Ooh, and I'm ringing off. It's crazy. Never happened.
Game time.
Go cop my merch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's up. I got my partner to the right of me as always.
Thank you.
And we in Texas, you know, we on our Texas run. And we out here modern gents, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to modern gents for letting us come over here and film, you know what I'm saying? It's a great, the clothing store and all
No.
that.
This is
You know what I'm
opulence.
saying?
This hoodie right here is like $500.
Yeah, she got that bag. She got that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we got the biggest DJ I'm going to say in Texas, to say the least.
The whole Texas?
The whole Texas.
You like that?
I like that. I
San
like how you
Antonio,
put that
Austin?
drip. I like you put that drip on
My
there.
man DJ JQ in this MF, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what's going on, Gene? What's happening, man?
Man, I had to get you on this camera because I'm saying this to everybody from Texas, right?
Yep.
We coming to give the resources that we have to Texas.
Yeah.
Why is this such a concerted effort to say that radio doesn't matter anymore?
I mean, that's always the thing, you know.
But it's really prevalent now.
It's prevalent that people say it because
We know that's not the truth.
yeah, we know it's true because to each his own. You have some people that it's so many platforms right now. You got streaming, you got Apple Music, Spotify, whatever, YouTube or whatever. But you still have, like when somebody asked me, you know what I'm saying, where I had an artist, NLE Chopper.
Yep.
He's a youngin' that went on an interview and said how important, because you can be a superstar and you can be in all these small arenas and stuff, which is cool. Sell out 2,000 and 3,000 arenas and stuff. You get on radio, the doors open up. There's some, now let me just say this preference, it's some that, like a Tyler, the Creator, I know like right about now, he's making songs that, you know, radio's playing, but before that, he can go sell out a stadium. He's one of those, it's a few of those rare cases, boom, but he wants that radio thing too, because if not, he wouldn't have pressed like with Sticky and all that. But you got people, radio, especially with big market stations, just like with our station here in Houston, we touch the what I call the schematics of it. That's pimp talk. We got 1 million people tuning in, and that's just in the whole Houston area. That ain't calling the online people. We got people be calling up, man, yo, I'm in Arkansas, I'm in Phoenix, listening to us on the app. So when you get on radio, you open up the audience because people always think, yeah, I'm in the clubs. It's hot in the clubs, which is cool, but that's just a small fraction.
You're bigging up the radio, which we understand.
Yeah.
Why is there an effort to downplay it? As you, who's a top DJ in a southern market, this is a big radio market in America.
Yeah.
It's a top 10 market.
Yeah.
If not, I don't know if it's 5, you know, but it's top 10 minimum.
Yeah.
Why is there an effort to say, it don't matter?
You talking about from a artist perspective?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, from an artist perspective, because either when they say it don't matter, somebody's either told them that, they don't listen, the people around them have told them that, or they haven't made the kind of record to make it.
There you go. I always say that.
Because
they can't, it's a fraternity
when you
not
come,
letting them in.
yeah, it's like, and it's like one thing, it's like we could play in just in a 6-month period, because you got to go do the work first. You got to go to the streets and make it work. Where how radio is now, it's just like a record company. Record company not gonna put money in and put effort into it until you've done the groundwork. So you do the groundwork and we see that it worked, then we're gonna throw the other muscle on it and put it on the radio and everything. But it's the art. If we play, say in 3 to 4 months, we play 10 artists, 10 to 15 artists, it's still gonna be the thing. I think city to city, also, radio don't support local artists. What's this? But no, we just ain't supporting you because you haven't made the effort, or your stuff is not what that is.
But let's go into a deeper situation.
Pause. Don't go deep on them, pimping.
No, because you have to deliver audience retention.
Yes.
And the moment you play some trash or what some artist thinks their music even sonically doesn't work, the audience tunes off.
And that's the purpose of the purpose of an artist doing the groundwork, because people don't realize how radio works right now. Back in the day, they used to have this thing, Arbitron, where they had diaries.
Arbitron, you write it down.
Diaries.
Yeah,
they would
diaries.
write down, I listen to this, I listen to that. Now it's PPM, which is a digital meter. Like certain people carry around these little devices. It detects how much radio they listen, the times they listen. They can detect when you switch off and on the radio. So if you play a song that's unfamiliar, and that goes for a national artist, that's just about a local artist, it's a national, they might not like a song from, let's say, Beyonce.
Yeah.
There's a rare case. If they don't like it, what's this? They're gonna turn off and go to another station. Now, when ratings come out, the people go on there, man, they can look and see, at this time, the people cut off the radio and they went over here or we went somewhere else. What were we doing? Was it what the Jock was talking about? Or was it the commercial? Or was it the music?
How about,
and you can pinpoint right where it is and see what you did.
to add on to that, there's a very well-known personality who, syndicated, and that personality said in other markets they would play trash songs to lower their ratings to get them off. Because when someone's syndicated, someone loses a job. Yeah, to get them off the air. So what we think they're playing in our town, where let's just say in Idaho, they're playing all the trash music, and they're like, yo, look, this person doesn't work. They're not a great talent. I don't know.
Something that Texas would do because they don't want nobody coming in here. They don't want no syndication up here.
Is that a bad thing though?
Man, you know what? I'm not. I'm all for say some great syndication stuff. I think that's something that every radio jock wants to get to at some point. If you have a good product, you have a good product. I think it's kind of crazy for any radio station owner to try to, if you're getting a syndicated show and you're controlling the music and the content around it, it's your job to make sure that the content and the music is great around that show.
You a tough man. You a tough. Now I see why it's hard to get out here, because you a tough motherfucker.
I
to
agree
say
with
some
you.
shit like that.
But we can't say this part, or Cameron, I'm not gonna say it completely. It was in their benefit to wreck this person, so things can go back to status quo.
So this happened somewhere.
It happened.
It definitely.
Oh, it's done. It actually went down.
Shock Jock, yeah. Yeah. Shock Jock.
I don't like that label like I used to. I think it was a dope label, but then they started using it for black personalities. Wow. And then they would say, this person's dangerous. We can't give them a 10-year contract. Let's give them a 1-year contract, and then they have clause where it says these clauses don't meet the standards of our society.
And when you say they're dangerous, what do you mean?
All right, sometimes people want an escape clause or an escape route. And also it's negotiation. So if you're worth $10 million a year, but we got people that say, I want to give it to him. He don't got the right skin tone, the right color. He's a shock jock. Since you're labeled a shock jock and we see the PPM, this is what you're worth.
I mean, listen, you can use us. Where they would say we're top 3 in this shit. Right? They can name maybe two shows that's bigger than us, right?
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
They not running to give us all the money that they running to give everybody. Why? Because when they look at us, it's like there's no way to control them. Or Ghost. When they look at the whole shit, right? There's nobody that can say, well, he's with Rock Nation, he's from Houston. He came from the JQ brand. JQ, call him.
Call him. Reel him in.
Okay. We cooking.
Your man making me look bad, Jay. They can't pull one of those. Pause. So when you in that position, it's good for your freedom, but it scares people. They get scared by that because what is he gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Like he can come to Texas and say he don't like Megan Thee Stallion.
And the term is morality clause is what it's called.
Gotcha,
So he's a shock jock. So let's put morality clause, which is vague. Esso said that he only likes to go to church on Saturdays. Morally, that don't work. we have to take you off the radio.
It has to be Sundays. We don't mess with 7 day
Advances, yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the scary thing about our skin tone when we're trying to progress in this platform to real. So shock jock and syndicated host, that's a lot of power, and our voice holds a lot of weight. Everything you're saying right now is gonna upset 90% of these artists.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that because
Yeah.
the music has suffered, and it's time for people to come back and say your shit is trash.
I say it's trash though, and everybody
No,
get mad at
they
me.
just think you're bitter,
They do.
which is dumb.
Bitter at what? I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
So what? So what would I be bitter at? I'm not a rapper.
I think all music is, because I grew up on hip hop. My parents put
Do
me
you
on
think
music.
it's good, JQ, right now?
Hey, it's some.
Oh, come on,
It's some.
bro.
I'm not gonna say it's all trash.
Bro. I don't think it's all trash. It's majority trash, JQ.
I'm gonna say
Out of
Come on,
100%.
I'm gonna say a half is half of it's trash.
Jay,
That's
Jay.
trash. That's a big number, though.
They said they said you was the most honest MF on radio.
But I'm being told because I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen
And
to a
you
lot
tell
of
me half of that junk is good?
half of the stuff I be rocking with, baby. But I can tell you, it's a lot though. In 1 week, 100,000 songs come out.
Jay,
Yeah, that's
they don't even have
And
time to make
I'm
good
not just talking
songs,
about
Jay.
in the United States.
So 50,000 a day?
Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
Jay.
so 50. That I
Get the fuck outta here,
I'm
Jay.
talking about because I'm a music guy person. I listen Pat. Is this some
JQ.
trash? Yes. I can't say majority trash because it's like, you know what somebody gonna ask me? It's like that thing about a woman saying dating a man and saying all men are dogs. So you dated everybody in the world?
that's fair.
Y'all some of the most spread motherfuckers. Flip just said some shit to me today, made me change. I'm
We
like,
keep it pimping in the slab, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we coming down. They want that real. You coming to that H-Town, baby.
Let me
Yo.
because this is Houston, and we've learned this. Every area is regional, no matter how big of a mega city it is.
Yeah.
How much freedom do you have to infuse other cultures and other cities into your set before it might turn off the people that's listening?
Well, the one thing I love about Houston, man, they love now. Years ago, way before I got in the game, was it different? Just like I hear how the game was in New York and Cali, it's all been different. Where we are in present day for Houston, we love music from everywhere, which is rare. It wasn't like that a long time ago. When I first moved here and was DJing, it was like a sprinkle of this. Now we love Chicago music, we love Detroit music, we love Louisiana music, we love New York music, we love Miami. If it slap, we
I
with
don't
it.
love nothing from New York. You better stop,
it's
Jay.
rare.
We the most
Come on,
hate-
man.
we the
Let me
most
tell you
hate-
something.
They
The only
hate
artists
New-
I've
they
seen
hate us
that
New York
down south people really gravitate towards to collectively
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Oh, man,
That's
come
about it.
Y'all don't fuck with us.
You want to know why I know
Stop,
that
Jay.
for a
Why-
fact?
why that?
Because when I was interviewing all the down south artists, they always said 50s just resonate in
Yeah.
totality.
Yeah.
Of course, it's different dudes, but out of all the New York dudes,
They
his
gravitate
name is
down.
Yeah, 50 resonates here. I mean,
He-
ASAP Rocky,
Yo, you're right about it.
Ferg, Zeddy, I think he out Jersey.
Zeddy- wait, hold on.
Zeddy's that.
No, whoa. Zeddy was from Queens.
Queen, my bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
was from
JQ, he not even
Queensbridge.
blinking.
Zeddy's from Queens.
Well, that's it, man. We from Queens. My
All
bad.
right. I feel about Queens
Somebody
the way
told
y'all
me
feel about
something wrong.
Houston.
Somebody told me wrong.
But no, he signed the Jersey dudes.
Aha!
Signed
See,
the Jersey.
That's why I got
but that speaks to your musical understanding because
Yeah. Like Fabulous. Fabulous comes here so much. And
No.
the love he get.
and then he do.
Everybody likes Fab though.
Fab is a one-off.
Come
Oh,
on.
he's
And
the
I'm-
one.
Yeah,
No,
come
I
on.
mean that in a
Come
good
on,
way.
come on.
Like,
Everybody
ain't that
likes
many
Fab.
fabulous.
He's
Like,
like
yeah.
one of the chicks' favorites, no matter how
Okay.
yeah, no
old
matter what
Everybody
he do,
likes
he
Fab.
good.
Okay.
See, she
Everybody
playing with her
likes
hair
Fab.
already.
Yeah. Yo, I've been in the music business for a long time.
Yeah.
You can ask E. Paula, Ron Stew, and all them. Loso
Fam right there. OG.
Dino and all of them, right?
Oh, man.
But
You-
I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. They say, yo, this is one of the most difficult markets to get your record played in.
Yeah,
to bring
man.
artists in. Y'all cool with nigga.
Yeah, we cool.
But y'all keep this MF real tight.
We tight, man. Got to be having that real deal. You know what I'm saying?
So I told them, instead of trying to get something from them, we gonna go give us.
Yeah, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah,
So we're gonna
yeah.
start by putting this best foot forward first.
Yes, got to.
And then we see where it goes from there. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
said maybe they need to take that approach.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Man, I think when one thing about Texas, and just speaking on Houston, at the same time, man, Houston, we're real open with music, but you got to really come with it, man, because there's so much music out right now that guys are playing. So we listen to stuff. If we know it's that real, and we know it's that heat, and we know it's slap, then we gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all day.
It ain't that simple, JQ.
It is that simple. It really
You make
is.
it seem like, yo, come on, bro.
I'm gonna tell you,
Come on,
if you're
bro.
going through the wrong people, then that's the key.
Yo, wait, time out. Little Flip says something just like that. It all depends on the people. You might come through the wrong person,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah. So how do people know who the right person is? Because there's people perpetrating the fraud,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We don't know who's who. We met Kiosha from the Gram. My
Yeah.
man reached out to
Wow.
her. She just
Wow.
happened to be official.
Wow.
We got lucky,
Wow.
right?
And sometimes the gram will help you. You got to just search through the gram, kind of see who you can tell who you're dealing with the Instagram
But why you
profile.
trying to make it seem like it's just that simple?
It
You
is
come-
that simple. You got to do your research. When I go to the A, and let's say out just on some DJ stuff, or I want to network with some DJs and just kick it, or radio people, or just some influencers. I'm gonna redo my research before I go into the market. And at the same time, I know some big wigs in ATL. Same thing with New York. I know who to call and be like, yo, I'm coming. Put me in with whoop-de-woo, and they're gonna say, okay, go see this, and this. They gonna make the call. Yo, Pip coming through, Q coming through. Hey man, take care of him, he 100, and then the doors open. It's all about who you know, because there's a lot of people that be scamming out here. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So how can somebody like me really, really know? I'm blessed. Like,
Yeah.
I've been in the game for a long time. I know Reggie. Reggie lives down here. Reggie played for the University of Texas.
Yeah.
So when we landed to Reggie and Vince Young.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The fam.
We was
Fam.
blessed. We was blessed.
You in good company.
So as soon as we touched down, that's who we was with. Yo, come over here, come and rock with us. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Stay
Yeah.
with us the next 2 nights. Boom.
Yeah.
We gonna introduce y'all to everybody. Boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom.
yeah.
Everybody's not fortunate like that, JQ. So what's a good way to vet somebody fake from Houston?
Man, ask them who they know. First about who you know, because if you an artist out there, first of all you gotta start with the DJs. You gotta start with the DJs because that's who gonna play your music. You gotta know the top dogs to get you through the door. Of course, me, club DJ, assistant program director at 979 The Box. You got my man High C out here. You got Mr. Rogers. You got Doc McDaniels. You got Young Streets. You got just those are some vets that understand the game. It's some more on there, so forgive me if I ain't say your name. No, but those are just a few off the bat that have learned the game where you can call and find them and be like, hell, you just Google, give me the top guys that been in the game for a minute, and all these people I mentioned on 100, that's just a start right there. These same people can point you, okay, you're trying to meet DJs, you're trying to meet promoters, you're trying to meet clubs, set you up with shows and all that good stuff. So it's simple, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you're dealing with. That's anything.
If you was a radio personality, or you wanted to be one, or you wanted to be a DJ, what would be your best route to try to break through and get on the radio right now?
Man, I would make myself hot. I would make myself super hot. I would make my brand super hot. And I'm not just talking about clubs. I'm talking about making my brand. Because here's the thing. Everybody think you make your brand in the club. That's cool. That's a small percent. Let's think about it. If we take about the people that rotate between the clubs in Houston, I just give it 10,000. We got millions of people. I'm touching the people at the schools, the colleges, the person that work a 9 to 5. When you got to know how to get to them. That's what I did when I got here. When I moved to Houston, I'm from Bryan College Station with Texas A&M University, a small town. When I moved to Houston, we could pick up 97.9, and that was like the hot 97 of the South. Man, I'm gonna work there. When I moved here, I jumped in my car. For 2 weeks, I was homeless because I didn't have a place to stay yet. I slept in my car. Had finally got an odd job. I was taking showers at 24 Hour Fitness. And then I just went out there and started grinding in the streets. And then by me grinding in the streets, mind you, don't nobody know me. My whole motto is, I tell even youngins, my motto, what you do in 5 years, I got to do in 1 year. That's my hustle. And so I made my brand so big, and I started interning. And I had people like try to stop me. And my whole motto, and 50 used to say this a long time ago, you can't stop greatness. Nobody can close a door on you, no matter what if you're willing to fight for. I'm willing to fight. Anything I want, I guarantee you, I will grab it because I come from, my family were hustlers. They would grind. My dad put that in me. Son, go out there and get what you want. If a person shut a door on you, you knock again. And you keep knocking till they open that door. And when they open that door, you better come with it. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta just keep building yourself in. And with some cities, I know some great DJs in certain cities that I feel like belong on the radio, and they're marketing for whatever reasons, it's not happening, you know what I'm saying? But if you build your brand up, like it's a lot of dudes in my city that's doing their thing, and you know, we might not have an opportunity to give them a full slot, but like when we do mix show weekends and stuff, I try to put all these dudes in, and then you still gonna get hate. You're gonna have the one DJ that you don't get in there, man, I don't understand why I'm not in there, and I'd like, they'll put the shit up online. And then if I know you, I'm gonna put a call into you. So that's what we doing. So
You're never gonna get on that.
So now
Alienated,
you messing yourself up. I had to have a conversation recently with somebody that I care about, and he knows me, and he did that, and I had to put a call into him. I'm like, yo, so let me break it down to you, boss. That's not how you do stuff if you want to get into doors. Number one, all you had to do is call me. We could have a conversation. First of all,
That's too easy.
It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. But people get in their feelings and they want to just do stuff and random. But this game is just like I tell it.
But how do you not get in your feelings, JQ? I gotta jump in because this music shit to all these niggas is super duper emotion.
Man, you got to realize you're in the game. Like now, back in the day, you if you did a record, you had to go out there and put it on wax. You had to spend money on CD when people pay attention. It's so easy.
Version.
It's so easy to make music. You got to go out there and make. Like I tell a person, man, my song hot in the club. Now I'm a DJ. Now they could have missed my thing. But hey, I'm telling you, this thing go hard, my G. This go hard. One time I did this. This few DJs that did. It go hard. I'm in the club full of 2,000 people. Dude just kept, and he was getting disrespectful with it. Okay, bet. Boom, JQ in the bed, blah, blah, blah. Bam! Yeah, but he said he got the hottest record in the club. That's why I threw that thing on there. Boo! The dude was mad at me. He went online, tried to say some slick stuff.
Why was he mad at you?
He was mad because I said that he felt embarrassed. And here's the thing. He was right there. He's like, oh man, but when he got home, he got on Twitter, and and I'm not one to respond to nobody online. And mind you, this was a different time. I'm a different person mindset now. This is about 10 years ago. So I'm like, then he got to saying, yeah, when I see him again, I'm gonna step to him and I'm gonna slap the F out of him. Wait, you were just by me. You didn't have that whole kind of energy. And I replied back in the chat, yo. All I said was, bet. I made the call. Where this fool be at? Queued up. No, where he be at? Just let me know. One day he said he was at this club. I bet. Drive to the club, walk up to him. So what's that? Here I am. Slap the fuck out of him. No, but I'm pimping. No, man, I was just in my fear. I say, hey, man, let me tell you something. You play with certain people like that, and I'm not no dude to run up with no weapons or nothing, but what I do, you gonna respect me because I'm nice to everybody. And I always give you game, and I'm too cool with people to talk to me like that, and you're not gonna do that. But like now, I see some stuff, unless you say something about my family or something, I'll be like, man, I ain't got time, because these YNs crazy, they might pop a cap in your ass. I can't
Bro. I'm always fascinated. Kiosha, explain this to me if you can. How they fit all these automatic AR rifles in these Nike tech
What the
suits?
fuck with Kiosha now?
Yeah, because those are her clientele. You ever notice that, JQ?
Yeah.
They just be chilling and be like, oh, whole switch.
They be having them in
the
skinny
same suit
jeans
she got.
and all
Man,
that.
yo.
They be having them in skinny jeans and all
I
that.
be like,
It's wild.
nigga.
It's wild.
Did
Man,
Nike add some extra compartment or some shit?
why y'all niggas not scared when everybody got guns?
Yo,
everybody got
they
them.
is bold too.
Everybody got guns, bro.
Yeah, man. It's like, and it ain't worth it. It ain't worth losing your life over by some stuff. But I knew that it was the YNs they on something different. When you see the ultimate level of respect, it was a few years ago. And this, I just love music. Sometimes I don't keep up with the beefs.
Yeah.
I know the beefs back in the days, the Jay-Z and the Nas, the 50s and Ja Rule, boom, 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 boom. Know the Dolphs and the Gottis. That's the only thing I know. And since somebody tell me, I don't know. So I'm at the club. I'm at this club I DJ every Saturday, packed house, 2,000 people. Boom. This at the time that he had the song Back in Blood. Who Shiesty?
Yeah.
He had Back in Blood, featured Dirt. Big song across the world.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that Dirk and them was beefing with Young Boy. I didn't know. I didn't know at the time.
Yo, bro,
NBA
I done been in some shit that I don't know neither.
Because you.
Niggas not speaking to me,
So I'm in the
go
club,
ahead.
right? So I'm playing it. So at this club, they got sections on the stage and everything. So I drop it, and then it comes on, and usually when you play Dirk's verse, it's the biggest verse, boom. So this dude said, hey man, cut that song off and go to something else. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get to it in a minute. I'm finna let them get to this high, because at this time, this song's major. Boom, no, turn that off now. I'm like, no, hold on, give me a minute. I'm not realizing what's going on. Man, do you know he pulled the USB out of my computer in the middle of the club, for they could say it, and the club kept rapping it because they thought I pulled the music down. And I looked, and I had a 5-minute conversation with myself in 2 seconds.
Yep.
The first thing I'm playing is shit like Denzel Washington and Equalizer.
Oh, you do.
Should I grab this motherfucker, slam his head on the table? Should I pick my computer up and say F it and slap him across it? And some said, JQ, you promised your mom you would get home safe.
That's the #1 goal.
I need to handle this the proper way. Stop the music. I cussed him out on the mic. Yo, this mother. And security knows me. Everybody know me. I'm a chill dude. I'm cool with everybody. No hate in my blood.
Until you not.
Until you not. So they knowing JQ is cussing somebody out. Security ran up there like the nation. What's wrong? That motherfucker. So he hides on the ground. They pick him up, and his homeboys told him, like, nah, we ain't leaving with him. Kick him out. So then I got a call from somebody that knows Young Boy's manager, and we had like a conversation, I believe it was via text, and having an understanding, like, man, I ain't know nothing about that. But now, like, I keep up, so I'll be every 2 weeks, who beefing now? Who beefing now? Because I don't want to play, because normally if I see somebody in the spot, I'm not going to play a record if you got a problem with that person. I've seen DJs get jacked up. I know a DJ that got jacked up because it was some CMG people in there, and they jacked the DJ up because he was playing a Dolph record, and they picked him up like Big Red on the 5 Heartbeats. I'm like, damn, shit deep. Shit's deep.
Is it our responsibilities to know beef if we're in this game?
We're not responsible. We're not responsible, but it's good knowledge, because nowadays, dudes is acting crazy over that, man. And I've heard of other horror stories of DJs getting slapped, and I think people know who to try it with. Like, apparently this dude was out of town that didn't know my credentials, because it really could have went bad. But I was just glad that the people around me, when you treat people good, they knew, out of all the people in the world, you gonna do that to him? Nah, not on our watch.
Dope.
And they molly-whopped him up out the thing. But it's like, so now I'll be like looking around, who in this motherfucker tonight? Let me see, just keep moving. But it's sad that you playing music to have fun and the love of music, and people want to take it to that instance, man. That makes it unfun. You know what I'm saying?
I just think about hearing that, and what if the person they got drama with happens to have a hit record? I wonder how they deal with that then. Because now it's like, you can't avoid that.
You can't avoid a hit record, bro. You gotta play it as a DJ. People pick sides, and I'm cool with this person, I'm cool with that person, and it's like, and they hate on the other person. I don't want to hear that person. We just seen it recently with people. Hip hop was divided. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
Being that you didn't grow up here, what does Houston mean to you?
Man, Houston means me, man, one of the backbones of hip hop music. I feel like that originated from the South was from here. I feel like a lot of cities mimics us with the music. People have gotten influenced, and I appreciate the people from either New York or LA that, pay homage, say, yeah, man, Pimp C inspired me, or Slim Thug inspired me, Bun B inspired, you hear that in their styles and everything. But man, from the South perspective, it's all started with Rap-A-Lot, the Ghetto Boys opening them doors, which opened the doors of learning things from Jay Prince to where Master P, when it started his own independent stuff, Cash Money, and just, the whole game originated right here in Houston. And a lot of times we don't get the credit for it.
What does Jay Prince mean to Houston?
Man, the Godfather. The Godfather. Some people go always because of whatever, whatever.
People think he a street nigga. Niggas be scared of him. Niggas think he tied up with a lot of shit. So I think
his reach is insane.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's any different from nobody else, but when it's a black man, it's always scarier because it's a black guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Could that be it? And it takes away from all of
What did I say earlier
about
the Shock Jock title? How they label it.
Yeah, people, even me when I moved here, I used to hear the stories and everything. And then, when I met Jay Prince the first time, he cool. He's been cool with me ever since. So anything that you say beyond that, if I have not seen it, I can't go along
I just think the issue people have with a Jay Prince or anybody of that caliber is they see he's relaxed, but when certain things happen, he has the ability, he has the influence, the power, and he's going to deliver on disrespect. And whenever a black man can live up to his words, no matter who it is, it's offensive.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's offensive.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
They're like, what? And Jay Prince he can get niggas knocked in New York. This is a New York dude saying that. A Houston dude got that leverage. He can do work in Toronto, Seattle. You dig what I'm saying? And that pisses people off.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real, S. You know that?
I don't know.
No, with the street shit.
He said, I see nothing. I see nothing.
Yeah.
I left the streets behind a long time ago.
Financially, can radio survive? There's people saying like the ads aren't coming in the same. They don't know where the revenue is coming in. These are things I hear.
It depends on what market you work in and who you got selling your product. I know that has been an issue for us. We're one of the tops. We're one of the top main sellers in our company, our brand here. And I commend that by we have sellers that understand the culture and who to go after and how to sell it. And you got to get good ratings too, as well.
Of course,
you have to
that's number one.
If you're not getting good ratings, nobody's going to want to put nothing on your, your station. You know what I'm saying? So I think it goes to who you got selling if you know how to sell something. I mean, the car business. You got multiple car businesses. Who gonna sell the car the best? You know what I'm saying? And get the car sold.
Why the hell is the women so fine out?
Oh yes, indeed, baby. Because we got stuff in the water.
Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
We got the lamb chop. The oxtails.
What does lamb chops mean to Houston? Everybody speaks about lamb chops.
Man, they got some lamb chops. I don't know what they season them lamb chops is. Because I ain't seen no lambs around here.
Talk about lamb chops.
Like,
everybody used it.
Lamb chops, and now people across the world. I was in LA, they was trying to duplicate some lamb chops. I'm like, that's like a thing now. But here, how they place in the Houston.
Yeah, but
lamb chops
tell them about DC.
We eat lamb chops in New York. We eat lamb chops in DC, but the lamb chops at the Capitol Grill out here was special.
Oh, they're special.
You know what the best lamb chops I think we had was in Atlanta when Ponzo took us to.
I like the ones that we had here better.
We're in Texas.
Everything in Houston is better to me.
Hey man,
I'm buying.
Hey, we got a hell of momentum going on right now, baby.
No, it's a great momentum.
Oh, man.
KD's out here. The baseball team been winning World Series. You
know how all that happened, right?
Enlighten us.
The pandemic.
What do you mean?
So, when the pandemic happened, most of the world was shut down.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta was still open. Was able to open.
Yeah, Atlanta
never
I think
closed.
like a few places in Miami.
And y'all was open?
So if we was open. We was able to open because clubs, if you sold food, you could open up as a restaurant. But here's the thing. A lot of people always travel to Vegas, Miami, Atlanta. So the people, now that they know that we're open, they's like, you know, we ain't never been there. We done been here, but let's go down there. But people always thought of us that we ride horses down here, and we from man. Let me tell you something. When the people start coming down here, and they say, oh, they got good food, they got good women, they got a lit club, and then we got back to somewhere of a normalcy. Every weekend till now, it's an abundance of people flying from all over the world. I mean, I ain't saying just the United States, the world. The party in Houston, partying in Houston.
It's a hot spot right now. This is my last question. Why the fuck is Chapman and Kirby so crazy?
Man, because it's good women, it's a good vibe.
Tell me why it's so crazy.
Oh man, Sunday. Chapman and Kirby, that's one of my favorite places to DJ at, because you have the audience, some of Houston, a lot of out-of-towners that come to a place, grown and sexy, want to hear a variety of music.
How did the word get out in this era of promotion that the people from OT, everybody I know,
everybody knows about it, JQ.
Y'all, and I don't know if this started before this, but now it's like you can't leave here on Sundays.
I heard that before I ever came out here.
Yeah.
It's so crazy is because y'all Sundays is actually Saturdays. Because then we didn't realize we stayed till Monday, and we like everything was closed. And like, nah, because it's so lit on Sunday, we treat Monday like Sunday.
Yeah, shit was closed. This shit was closed on Monday. I was mad as
We got a lot of clubs open on Monday now.
No, but we left during the daytime. We talking about.
Oh, okay.
We had to fly out. So everybody was sleeping.
You're going to find the corporate restaurants open on Monday.
Everybody was asleep.
But yeah, man, it's Chapman and Kirby, man, built from the ground up, man, just being consistent, you know, being consistent with the product, man, you know, the right form of DJs that you know they're going to play a variety of music, not just one thing. The service, bartenders that are friendly, and just the vibe and the atmosphere. Like, it's good quality people in there, man. You see so many good people, and some people just get away. One lady just told me last week at Chapman and Kirby that, man, my life felt like it was going to hell, and this experience made me feel like I can, it just lifted my spirits.
That's y'all live on Sunday. It's Chapman and Kirby.
Yeah, man, it's like great.
What y'all live on Sunday?
This is my last one. What's that iconic song you played that had the ratings going crazy, and it was a song you broke, and it was whoever the artist was, and it just hit the box differently?
It's been so many, but I gotta say one of the ones.
If you got a whole bunch.
One of the ones that's most special to me be Megan Thee Stallion, Big Ol' Freak. Because it's like, the shout out to my Houston DJs started on the club building the vibe. Yeah. And then when we put that thing on there and put it on steroids, it was like crazy, man, because, you know, we got a lot of great female artists out here doing her thing and doing their thing, and then, you know, to see the thing, something special with Megan, and when, you know, she had the opportunity, man, and, you know, it broke, and then the rest of the country fell in, and to see where she at now, man, you'd be like, yeah. It's even back, we were one of the first, we were actually the first radio station, the secondary, we were the first radio station to play a Drake song when he had the mixtape out. Mind you, it's a mixtape. It's all dirty.
I remember.
We took it and cleaned it up.
Why?
We had some guys clean because it went so hard. And then, you know, we was like, man, so it was hard today. The technology was not like it is now. Yeah. We cleaned up like 4 or 5 records.
Had to do the reverse.
For the So Far Gone mixtape. And we had started playing it to where, you know, when Drake would come to town, you know, and then one day when he was doing the smaller venues, Warehouse Live, he came up for an interview, and he saw that we cleaned up these records and everything, and he would always pay homage to our station.
Is that why he moved out? That's why he has an affinity for Houston?
I don't know if it's because of the radio station.
I mean, aside from the women and all,
he loved Houston. I mean, why would you not love Houston? Women, money, food, better living prices.
Let me tell you, I said this with Flip, and when we went to the YN Club, that was one of the most ridiculous shit we've seen in a while. I was telling him about that. They're shooting hoops and they're dropping confetti like you won the chip.
You got napkin wars where they throwing napkins up like money. You ain't seen that one yet, huh?
I'm not talking.
They got napkin wars. They take his napkins. I'll be like, I feel bad when people got to clean that up. Because I'm like, they just take bobs of bag. When they signal it out, people are throwing the napkins up.
Because he hasn't seen it, because I couldn't understand why they were shooting in the club. And then, you know, S and Clue was like, if you make the shot, you get a section. I was like, oh,
And they made the shot, and that shit went dumb.
Yo, it looked like they won the championship.
Yeah, the
I'm
Lions
like, yo,
was wild
Ghost,
in
it's
there.
not
Oh,
even
yeah.
real. It's like,
yeah.
They jumping on the couch, bottles is popping. I'm like,
Yeah,
Y'all
shit
look
was
at my
wild.
hands. I see y'all pimping. Okay.
We
We outside.
You outside. You gotta do it.
So just wrapping up, what's a money commandment that you live by? That means something that you do to ensure you keep money in your pocket.
Let me see. I have so many, but let me just throw this one out here.
Spit them all, pause.
You know what I'm saying?
that's classic. That's good work.
God dang. You know what I'm saying? I always say, man, in Houston, you know, we come down knocking down doors. You can't close the door on a real pimp. You know what I'm saying? Because we always gonna drip and we always gonna sip. The money gonna come and it's gonna be long, you know what I'm saying, all day, right there. You might not get that, but watch this a couple of times to understand what I'm talking about.
It sounds like you want to be a rapper.
Hey, no, but that's how pimp
No, it
go.
sounds like you want to be a pimp.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
he is
Same
a
shit
pimp.
to me.
You know, that's what they call me in the city.
know, nigga with a wedding ring is a
Everybody
pimp.
calls JQ. If you go back to New York and you go with some of the top down, you say, I was down there with pimp. You know what I'm saying? They because that's what everybody calls. Some people don't even call me JQ, no, they call Pimp. Because when I first started, when I moved out here, that's how I would greet people. Pippin, what's up? Pippin, what's up? And then, you know, I created this moniker on the radio, Pipparelli, and then I would just use different pimp terms. My pimp is just by being good, living life, and getting my hustle on. But that's just like when people see me, Pimpin, what's up? Pimp, what's up? That's what everybody, and then you rarely get a JQ. I'm like, damn, well, put that on my birth certificate.
You know how they got the DJ drama drops? I forgot how he says it. That should be your drops on all these people's mixtapes, records, and beats. Pivot, what's up?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you credit on that.
Tell him stop giving people shit on the show for free. Pause. Like,
Hey, man.
he don't really listen. He be giving all these people these grandiose ideas and shit.
But see, he giving it to a real one because I'm gonna be like, my guy gave me that, and then if he
And I'm just
blow
gonna
up,
cash
I'm gonna
in.
send him a check.
There you go.
Nigga, you ain't got the nigga address.
He'll
I know
call
how
your
to get
phone.
to it.
How?
He's gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
You know why? You know why?
Why?
'Cause I'm
tell-
connected in NY, baby.
Yeah, I know.
See?
Well, see? I know how to get
you
to
went
you.
from mob,
you one of
you
the
went from
hard-
pimp talk to mob talk.
You one of the hardest motherfuckers to get a
I can
record
get-
played
but-
in
Yeah.
the continental
You
United
want to know how I
States,
know
so
it's
you
true?
famous, bro.
That what he's saying is real? I seen you with Money Nels, my guy, Nelson. And I said, and when that's, and this is classic music industry people. So I was like, if Nelson can get him, I know nobody else can.
I got one thing to say to you before we wrap up.
Yeah.
I know this thing is hard and everything, pause, to give people shouts, but can you make sure you shout out Modern Gents when you get on the radio tomorrow?
Man, I'm
something
gonna shout
like
out
that?
Modern
Show-
Gents, man.
show this
I'm gonna come
beautiful
back and buy
woman
some clothes, you know what I'm
some
saying?
love.
I like this. This
for
is-
letting her
in
shoot.
New
Yeah,
York,
for letting
this
her
would
shoot
go
in.
crazy.
That's
Oh, yeah.
all I ask. I don't want nothing else.
Oh yeah, man, we gonna do it, man. That's an easy dripitation, baby.
Follow this man. Tell him how they can reach you and find you and all that fly stuff.
Everywhere you can find me at DJ JQ on all platforms. That's DJ JQUE on everything. OnlyFans too, Christian Mingle. You know what I'm saying? The money's getting hard out there, man. I might have to show a little something, you know what I'm saying? Don't judge a pimp, baby. Judge the hustle.
Now you see why he's number one in the rating? Now I'm tuning in. And I'm all the way from New York.
Yo, Bagfuel, we out of here, Jewert.